3 laps.
He was never so good as me, actually.
Yeah, it says 2.5 to 3 hours.
That's all for the preparation towards the Giro.
I saved the coffee in the Google Maps.
It's more for spring and
Today is you can just start in riding for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, doing a couple of laps just for your warm-up, also to get used to this particular track. Then afterwards we're gonna do the testing one by one. So it means one guy on the track, one guy with nailers on the rollers, one guy, Spike is probably on the work stand with the mechanic. Very important that you guys give your feedback to us. So how does it feel? Do you feel any stresses? Also what we discussed over the call. And then together we're going to find the most optimal position for you guys for today. Yeah, so I'm Harm Vanhoucke. I'm the scientific and innovation expert in Team DSM with a main focus on aerodynamics. That's also in my background. And today we're on the track over here also to do some aerodynamic tests. If we're on the track, we're going to do 15 laps in position. That's the testing. So once you're on the track, you're going to do a couple of laps. And if you say go, we start with the next lap with the 15 laps of proper testing. If there's any questions, just feel free to ask. If there's any doubts, if there's any problem, just stop the test and we can have a look at your bike where the problem is. But yeah, we're gonna get the best out of it together and hopefully some faster positions at the end.
Still nothing, but
yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
perfect. Yep.
One lap.
Yeah, sounds good. We also, looking around over here because we're doing some actual aero tests now. It's always a good and a nice way for me to really work on the performance with and on the riders. But usually I'm in the office, and in the office then I'm prepping races but also doing some scientific projects together with a lot of partners.
And then this is the normal equipment, but it's more for spring and yeah.
I'm Piet Rooijakkers, R&D expert of Team DSM, and within the team I'm responsible for development of current materials that we have, innovation of it and implementation with the riders. We do track tests a few times a year during the winter period, and we use it as an opportunity to optimize the TT position. With the feedback of our experts and riders, it's also a good moment to fit riders on the new Plasma RC, and especially new riders who come in the team. We were very happy that we could contribute to the next generation of TT bike with Scott, which is actually 8 watts faster in our own real-world data protocol that we developed.
3 laps. Good. Also with the new TTs this year, we made some steps over the winter again in the model, and we can definitely see it back in the races now. With the Tirreno as a good example, having Andreas in the top 10 and also having a good result with Harm Vanhoucke.
I started to play football when I was younger. It was a bit hard for me to get motivation in the sport, and I wanted to have a sport where I was more focused on myself, I think. And yeah, I started with cycling, also because my dad was a cyclist for a few years, but he was never so good as me, actually. to make my family proud, especially my son and my wife. I think we are a lot away from home in the year. It has to be like good for me to then do well in the races, because the time away from home, to have it like a necessary time away and not like just for fun. It's quite hard for me to really stay away for a long time, but I also know it's all for preparation towards the Giro. Then afterwards I have some time that I can spend, so I set like a date till the end of the Giro. I have to be focused, and then I can do some things again with my family. I enjoy like just doing normal things with my family, just being together at breakfast, doing a small walk in the afternoon after training or something. Just being together is already nice for me. When I just see my son is enjoying it, I'm also enjoying. Almost every day I call home, especially after a hard day or something. It's always nice to see them and put your mind to something else than only the racing.
Afternoon, Marius.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, thanks. And you?
Yeah, not too bad. How is life in Tenerife?
Yeah, good. Sunny. Nice rides. Yeah, really enjoyed.
Oh, nice. You've been up there now 3 days, 4 days?
Today is the third ride, the longest ride we did so far, with almost 4 hours today. So the adaptation phase is almost done, which is pretty nice. So the rides get longer.
Yeah. And the feeling's been okay since you've been there?
Yeah, every day I get more used to the altitude. I feel that it's increasing and that it's getting better, yeah. Second breakfast, let's go.
How many?
Posible?
Ay, ay, ay.
2021. Yeah, it's a special place. Looking at it first, I thought we are on the moon. Not so much growing up here, but it's obviously really nice, super good weather. And I'm enjoying it here, and I'm looking forward to the upcoming weeks. I hope we can do some solid training sessions. Yeah, I wake up, then I have breakfast. I will do some stretching, go on the bike, do the recommended training, which is, I'd say, normally 4, 5, 6 hours. On a really solid day I hope I can also do 7 hours, but overall it should be around that 5 hours. And then I come home, have a recovery meal, recover a bit, go to dinner, have dinner, go to bed, sleep, and yeah. I saved the coffee in the Google Maps. Yeah, that's why I will add it to my here. I've done an altitude camp before, but more privately, not with the team. So I'm sure here it's more ideal. When I was on private camp, we didn't have our own cook with us or anything, so I had to arrange a lot for myself and had to make a lot of compromises. Here we can really focus on getting the perfect conditions for the riders. Yeah, in the end, for sure, some good results on stages. I think that's also the goal from the team, that I go there in a good shape, that I can do something on some stages. I'm not so sure if I have to look, or if I look forward to it. I have a lot of respect from the length and the hardness of the race. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm also full of respect for it. So yeah, it's a mix of everything. I'm too heavy for what? For this island, for this life. Okay, ciao.